Today I want to show you how you can make a quick black bean dish that's made with just a couple of ingredients. This is a recipe for traditional Serbian dish with beans, and it's made in a clay dish that's safe for oven, but you can use any oven safe dish. Traditionally we would use white beans and then soak them overnight in water and then cook them, but in order to make this quicker, I used black beans that are canned, and you just want to wash them thoroughly so you can remove any excess starch, and this will help you not get bloated. So the only thing you need to prep for this recipe are the carrots and onions, so I'm just gonna quickly clean them and cut them. You will need approximately 3 onions, mine are medium, but you can use a little bit less also, but it plays a really big role in this dish, so it cannot be skipped. Other than onion, you just need carrots, and they will give an additional sweetness to it. But in terms of spices, it is just some smoked paprika. I'm using salt, pepper, and also I'm using a little bit of this all veggie mix. This is something that we traditionally use in Serbia. It's called Vegeta, and we use it in basically every single dish we make. As you can see, the majority of the prep here is just cutting the onion, and I'm not very skilled at it, but it is what it is. Now that we're finally done cutting up our onion, I'm just gonna clean carrots. I'm using 2 little carrots. This one is really small, so and now we're just gonna fry up the onion and carrot. I waited for my frying pan to heat, and now I just use some olive oil. Traditionally we would use a lard, but I wanted to make this vegan. We just want to fry this until it's translucent for just a couple of minutes. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes, and now I'm gonna add the black beans and also our spices. You want to use a lot of paprika spice because that really gives it a nice flavor. Now I'm adding salt, some pepper, this veggie spice that I told you, you can use any veggie spice that you have. This is something we traditionally use in most of our dishes. And then some paprika. Here I have a regular red pepper, dry red pepper, and also smoked. I really like the flavor, so I'm using both. And as I mentioned, you want to use lots of it. I'm just gonna leave this for a minute or two until I grease up my oven dish. As I mentioned, this is a clay dish and this is traditionally used, but you can use any oven safe dish. Also, I don't have a lid, so I'm gonna use aluminum foil, but if you have a lid for your dish, that's even better. As I said, traditionally we would use lard, but I want to make this vegan friendly, so I'm using olive oil. If you have lard and if you use it, that's even better. You just wanna lightly cover your oven dish on all sides, and then we're gonna transfer everything and also add a little bit of water. But since I'm using canned beans, those are already pre-cooked, so they're not gonna be in the oven for that long. We just want to add a little bit of water so it makes it all creamy. And now we transfer it to our dish. Also, since I'm using this type of dish, I'm not gonna preheat my oven, as this dish will heat up with the oven. If you use any other regular oven dish, then you would need to preheat your oven. And a little bit of water, you don't want to cover it. And that's it. And just make it all even. And now you would cover it with your lid, or in my case, aluminum foil. Now it goes into the oven for about 30 minutes or so with the lid on, and then we're going to take the lid off and bake it for another 10 to 15 minutes.